and I'm happy to have two amazing players here in the finals.
Yes.
So let's also just start the finals here.
All right, are you guys ready?
Are you guys over here ready? And that means 3, 2, 1, Tetris!
And we are on schedule as well, so all is good.
Oh, perfect, we're on schedule. That's perfect to hear.
Yes, all the coupons have been redeemed. I'm happy about that.
But there's more than just coupons you can use. Exclamation mark Matcherino. And this is the last time that I will plug the Matcherino over here. From now on, you have to do it. Good.
All right.
But yeah, so we see the perfect clear setup, but no bar for Marq. We can see over there on Dan's side getting the spin in.
Then making like a spire of S pieces. Ooh, that's an S piece tower.
And he knows of it, getting the bar into bits for DanV.
Oh,
and also
nice.
the spin.
I love that adjustment with the Z spin. The Z spin is always so satisfying to me.
It is. And another Witz, kinda here for DanV. He's going for the Tetris instead, of course.
Marq.
You can do like or you can even do a double, like, tuck in
Yes,
theory as well,
with
at
the
least.
L pieces, this is what he's doing. There we go, getting that bar to the left, playing safe. Marq has been like playing rather safe as well. He like just cleaned up a hole in his stack, and now he's clean again. Tetris for DanV. Marq with a slight lead, but not Tetris ready at the moment. Needs a long bar.
And that's the lead to DanV. Now at 98k for DanV against 78 for Marq. So just under Tetris lead here to DanV in the first about 30 lines of level 18. But Marq's striking back.
It's really neck and neck, 29 lines each, separated by 2,000 points. So pretty similar starts here. Lots of tucks this game already.
Tuck spins all of the advanced movements. And that's kind of what you expect here at this level. You know, these players, they don't try to leave each other a single opening. And that's how they've ended up here in the grand finals.
Yeah, and they try to remain as efficient as possible, so they end up doing a lot of maneuvers that you don't see at the lower levels.
Partly because lower skilled players maybe don't want to do them,
Yeah.
but also because you don't need them. But here, you know, if you get a single, or if you win a single more than your opponent, that can be the difference between winning and losing.
And it is hard to adjust as well. That adjustment at the start by DanV of putting that piece to the left to spin the Z was not something you see every day.
Totally not. We can also see that Marq has quite a nice lead in terms of places like Tetris and some change.
He's only 2 lines ahead, like it's not that big, but it's always good for the mental to be slightly ahead on 18. Oh, DanV, that left side is getting pretty high. It's not gonna be a problem.
Of course, we can see up until level 39 here for these players, so even if Marq is ahead on level 18, there's 200 lines more left to go afterwards, as we know.
Yes.
288 against 245.
Let's hope for some double level 39 and that T piece on the left for DanV that was so high.
Yep, and
Marq going for column 7, he gets it, he's gonna remain on column 7 for the time being.
DanV actually going for a safety triple there, which has worked out because the draw is a bit longer. So we can see DanV actually playing more safe than I expected. But the draw is also just so long, 29 pieces already.
Oh geez, alright.
Marq going for column center, and Tetris does go to DanV, so we should see the bar from Marq soon as well.
Marq playing some Tetris bingo, getting plenty of center well Tetrises.
30 piece out, and Marq now had also reached. So not too much longer. And yeah, that is Tetris to Marq. 345 against 353. But DanV had also played about 1.5 Tetrises, more in terms of lines. So it's still neck and neck with a slight pace lead in favor of Marq.
And Marq decided to take that triple to go back to the right side. Not gonna go for some delayed tucks. He's just gonna put that Z to the right, and now he has a T-spin setup actually.
T-piece, but
misses.
T-spin.
Is he gonna go for a dirty? Nah, probably not. Just playing it safe.
There's always the, is this aggression worth it? And
No.
looks like Marq decided against that, which I most of the time appreciate. Now bar and dirty to Marq.
Dirty still.
And next Tetris again. 4-3, 421 and similar lines. So we have about a 0.8 Tetris lead here for DanV. DanV is gonna have to burn a few lines here. This might allow Marq to get a Tetris in that DanV had burned lines now. But you can see the drought counter 15, 16, and Tetris to both players.
These first few games will be very important for Marq. He needs to win that first match to reset the brackets. So we'll see if he can win these first few games. Like DanV has like the psychological advantage. He only needs to win a match. He can afford to lose one.
It's not only that, Marq had a match more in between. DanV had the match for place 3 to relax, whereas Marq had to play against
That's
now.
true. Yes.
Yeah, so Marq is now basically playing back-3-back or back-4-back matches.
True.
And that's where stamina, mental, all of that does come into play. We have 475, 501, now 524 for DanV. DanV just 3 lines away, transitioning at 548, 548, transition to DanV.
Stamina-wise, it's not as bad as back in the day when they were all tapping.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
still, it makes a difference.
Okay, so Marq had transitioning at 527, so there's only about Tetris and difference here at the transition between these players. It is neck and neck.
Gigadujike saying, go Marq.
Also, funny message is actually this is Lego Tetris. It's not. If we say Lego here, we're gonna get copyright claimed by Lego. It's not a joke.
No.
They sue everyone.
Jeez.
But let's focus on the game here. 2 Tetris lead currently for DanV. Marq quite high, but has played still 7 Tetris less. Next Tetris and next
Dirty
Tetris
left
Marq.
well.
Yeah. Only 0.2 Tetris difference now, so Marq is in quite a good position, having played 6 lines less.
Yes, and DanV got that dirty left while Tetris is
Ooh,
gonna...
Marq the long body planet here in column 5, close the long body dependency. He's gonna have to burn a few lines here.
DanV is trying to go back to the right side, having to lose a couple of lines with these burns. He's finally clean back to the right.
Next set is to Dan.
He's only like 15Ks ahead. Less than that even.
I know it's up to 32 after the Tetris that he just got. And Marq needs to burn quite a lot here, so despite the situation having good in terms of pace earlier, now it's biting back a bit. He's open, waiting for the next bar. Oh, close the bell, but a double here. Next Tetris to Marq. 678 for Marq, 730 for DanV. DanV getting the next Tetris in. Marq closing the bell here.
Yeah,
He's gonna have to burn a few lines, and this is now, in terms of pace, quite troublesome for Marq. He's falling behind even further.
And DanV is perfectly clean. He's taking that occasion to increase the lead. Now 4.5 Tetris is ahead.
Yeah, that's like 140, 130.
Although Marq is clean now. Alright, and what Tetris for DanV? 850 plays 717, so 140,000 points ahead for DanV. That's quite a nice lead before the 29
Both players are
transition.
currently ready, and there's still about half of 90 to go before level 29, so maybe Marq can find a way to catch up before level 29.
Yeah, potentially still 240 lines to go.
Yep.
We'll see if we go all the way on this final.
Let's see. We have a small drought. The drought just finished. Marq and DanV both getting a Tetris. About 100k lead still here in favor of Dan.
Oh, Marq hangs that T. Okay, that didn't burn. He's gotta be careful now. Okay, good flat placement.
But all pieces! Okay, open on the right side once again, getting a few burns in.
He didn't want to block that right side with those O's, but that was dangerous to place them in the middle that high up on the board.
But he is open. He is 133 currently behind DanV. DanV having played a Tetris, 2 Tetris, 1 lines.
Oh no, Marq has to put a lot of weight on the right side.
And long dependency in column 5. He does get a nice double instead. Perfect.
That
J
this
piece.
drop is terrible. Can he get anything to the left? No,
He
he's
can't.
gonna hang that J. Tops out at 8:39. That he gets game 1. GG's.
That means it is 1-0 for DanV. 1-0 for Dan after the warm-up here.
And Jacob, we just had a contribution on the
Nice.
Marcherino. Thank you to, hold on. Thank you to Varchild 2010 for the $17 contribution.
Thanks a lot. And it looks like the players just want to go again. So, everyone, second time, it's gonna be a 3, 2, 1, Tetris! you mentioned mental earlier. In terms of mental, it's really important for Marq to win this. If he's down 2 games in the grand finals, that's... Marq has played a ton of events before, a ton of tournaments, so he's used to pressure.
He has a lot of competitive experience. He's been playing competitively at this game for like more than 5 years, since 2019.
2019 was the first time, so that's like 6 years?
Almost 6 years now. And then started playing in 2020, has played this game competitively for a bit more than 4 years, I'd say.
Yeah, so both players are quite used to all the pressure, but still, you never want to experience more than you have to. So for Marq, winning this is really important because, you know, in his mind he surely has he has to win this match and the next match. So that's already
DanV, the 2-time CTWC champion, if I'm not mistaken.
And 1-time CTWC France champion.
Yes.
Actually, Marq has never won any of the regional German events.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
DanV also a pretty big Kingsman champion, like he got the belts, you remember? The friendlies belt. Yeah. Went to America, to New York to get that belt directly from Kingsman.
That's quite impressive. You can also see the blue eye over here on Dan's side showing us some support for the UK player.
Right in the corner, next to the Macherino.
So currently Marq about the Tetris set here of DanV, having played 6 nights more, so it is neck and neck here in the opening between these 2 players.
And we've had a couple of people throughout the day asking SV why he didn't come to Paris, and money issues basically. SV didn't have like the budget to come to Paris. Maybe next year.
I mean, budget is quite well for a reason.
Yes, yeah. Traveling to Paris just to play Tetris might not be worth it.
Ask DanV. Ask Marq. Ask a lot of people. I mean, one of the exceptions of the people here today who played, who is not just coming to Europe for Tetris, is he came here for the Eurovision Song Contest. So just as here is the next Tetris for Marq and the next Tetris for DanV.
Yeah, Richard, the only extra European to attend. Although we got a couple of people who are European but not in the European Union here. We got a lot of Swiss players.
4 to 5? Yeah. 307, 304, 62 lines, so teeny tiny lead here in favor of Marq. See if he can keep the lead, increase the lead, or loses the lead up until level 19 transition. Next set is to Marq. Marq now gonna need to burn a single here.
Okay,
then we also burn a double.
We had a small drought, but we are still at about 85% Tetris rates for Marq and 80% for DanV, so that's pretty good. Now 80% for both players.
Basically the same Tetris rate now.
Although the rate is changing quite rapidly because this is only the beginning of the game. We'll see at the end of post what is their rate before before the 29. Although now that these players can play in post like up to level 39, the Tetris rate doesn't matter as much, you know.
It still matters a ton. Like you can get many points on level 39, but if both of them play level 39, like survival side till the end, then of course the Tetris rate before the transition, the final transition, does matter quite a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, we have 410, 424, so there's still neck and neck between these 2 players. DanV is in a bit of a troublesome board. He's going to have to burn quite a lot of lines here, whereas Marq is currently pretty clean.
Although Marq has a spire of Z Tower.
Yeah. But he's getting the next Tetris and is setting up for the next. Actually, 2 Tetrises now set up. Let's see if he can get a back-to-back bar. DanV on the other side.
It's getting worse and worse for DanV, and those ZPCs are not gonna help.
Marq also had some SPCs that were not what he wanted. And he over to the left. Double burn is in the open once again.
Okay, good.
Next single. Okay, Marq is now out of the biggest danger that he was in.
Oh, he's still in danger. Double
is open, and please give Marq a bar now. We have the drought.
It's gonna take the triple. All right, the bar coming at the wrong time, obviously.
But DanV does get the Tetris at least.
Yes, and DanV is in the lead by less than a Tetris. This is neck and neck.
And that was amazing survival that Marq showed us here.
Oh, that was scary. There we go. Marq surviving here, still in this.
So Point-wise, it is 479, 490, so I have about an 11k lead here currently to DanV, as we are about 8 lines away from the transition. Marq could get 3 Tetrises a few seconds ago, now down to basically 1 possible Tetris, whereas DanV, yeah, also basically down to 1 possible Tetris here.
Yeah, but both players are fine now. We are about to transition.
Yeah.
Transition
for
Marq, and DanV will transition at around the mid 500 if he can get that last Tetris.
Yeah,
We'll see if he goes aggressive. There is no point in going that aggressive. But
I would say he is.
oh,
yeah.
perfect sequence here. 543, so slight lead at transition for DanV.
About 12k of a lead, so half a Tetris at that point. Next Tetris to Marq, next Tetris to DanV. So we have DanV can get the next Tetris as well. We have, as you can see, half a Tetris lead to DanV, back to half a Tetris lead for Marq now. This is currently game 2 of the grand finals before a potential record reset. If DanV wins this in the next game, he is the Paris 2025 champion.
Yeah, and look at this, we've got more than 200 viewers. Isn't that nice?
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we want here. For, honor to these players, they've been fighting all weekend long,
Yes.
just showing us what they can do.
Yeah.
686, 648.
Alright, DanV with another Tetris, slightly behind. Same line count basically at this point. No pace advantage for Marq.
Bit of a drought currently for Marq, 20 lines, does get out of that with the Tetris. Then he only needs to win a single here. The drought also has started. He knows that it's not going to be a long drought most likely because he can listen to us. Yeah, Tetris
true.
to DanV.
There we go.
Actually, that puts Marq in a bit of a disadvantage because we are like, oh yeah, here's the 30-piece drought, and then DanV knows, okay, it's going to be a semi-long drought, for example.
Yeah, Marq is very slightly ahead in the sequence. So DanV kind of knows when the long bars are arriving.
Yeah.
Marq having to burn, going back to the right side, not taking any risks, going with a center well. Oh, this is not looking that good for Marq. Those pieces are not what he wants.
Now he needs to burn, and this does allow DanV to get a lead in of now over a Tetris, so...
Oh, DanV kind of hanging that long bar to the left.
But it worked out in the end, and Marq gets the next Tetris in. 8-19, 8-21, Marq having played 6 lines more, so we have a Tetris and a half lead in terms of pace in favor of DanV.
Tetris for Marq though. DanV has to burn, Marq has to burn, both players in a slight dig situation at the moment, but nothing dangerous.
But Marq needs to dig a bit more at that point. Now, of course, it's in favor of DanV because Marq was able to burn quite efficiently here.
Although DanV has to resolve that right side situation. There it is, it's open.
Dirty Tetris.
Yes.
That's the perfect dig that you can do. Just go for Tetris. Oh
Those
no!
pieces are bad, alright. Those pieces are pretty bad for DanV.
He's still in, and it's not that bad currently.
Marq took the lead back by only 4,000 points.
Dan going for the next triple, next single, set up for the Tetris. Lead in favor of DanV, Tetris to DanV. And we are close to the level 29 transition. We have 216, 210 lines, so 40 lines for Marq, 20 lines for DanV. DanV currently playing too high, getting quite high again here in the drought. Going for the triple, good triple for DanV, good double for DanV as well. Into a Tetris for DanV. 960 for DanV, just 1 Tetris and some change to go for the max out. Marq at 888, so Marq is about 80k, 70k behind.
DanV is not clean and the 29 transition is incoming.
But DanV is amazing 29, so he can get out of this on 29.
Look at that, he's just gonna burn into 29 at 972 transition for DanV. Marq is gonna get into 29 at 931.
Tetris for DanV on 29 and max out.
Oh, Marq, no! Oh, Marq is not gonna be able to survive that transition. Tops out at 932 and DanV. Match point for DanV.
Potentially just one more game left to go. Can DanV sweep Marq?
So now this is gonna
I heard Tony chant something. Do you want to say it again?
No. Reverse sweep.
He said reverse sweep incoming.
Tourney points.
This is gonna get tough now because Marq has to reverse sweep DanV and then win another set if he wants to win that entire tournament.
Exactly.
It's tourney points.
So it's 2-2-0. Match point for DanV is next.
Yes.
It looks like they're just doing a bit of chit-chatting. That's what I love about Tetris. I say that so often, but just how casual the players are. You know, Marq just lost 2 games and he's like, oh yeah, let's have a bit of chit-chat, let's laugh a bit together.
Yeah, definitely, true.
That's what I love about the scene here, but it looks like both players are ready.
So let's go, game 3.
Match point for DanV in 3, 2, 1, Tetris! And a bit of a microphone fumble.
Grandmaster Ribeiro saying, can DanV top out real quick 3 times in a row so we can get another match? No, we don't want it to happen like this.
Most likely not gonna happen, but let's have our eyes on the match. Next set is going to Marq, and next set is going to DanV, so both players are able to open the Tetris, and the second Tetris as well. So after the transition into 29 that we just had, we are back into some chill level 18 where we don't have to focus a ton. Also, I see we're up at 3:15 in the Matcherino, so Gunther,
yes,
do you want to tell me what happened?
Big shout out to R75MM, our Irish friend who was there at CTWC Paris 2024 and who donated $35 and who's saying sorry for not being able to support before now. No problem, R75. I'm pretty happy to see you there, and I'm glad that we got to meet you in person last year.
Exactly,
yeah.
It was amazing to meet you, and yeah, it's going to be an amazing match here, amazing game between DanV and Marq. We are at 136, 114, so slight lead in favor of Marq.
And R75, I'm planning to go back to CTUK again, so I hope I'll see you there.
Oh true, I still need a visa for that.
Alright, Marq. Oh, that left side for Marq, not looking good. Not like this.
But he's getting a few burns in, so Marq is pretty close to being open
the
again.
squares.
He's open. He wants, no, he closed before the
No,
bar.
the squares are quite bad for his board.
Yeah, but he's staying semi-low.
And like when he needed another square, he didn't get it. Oh, no, no, no.
Okay, open once again in count of 3, getting the bar over.
Alright.
Okay, one more line over. Perfect. He's now open, waiting for the next bar. Close the well JP's. Open and Tetris to Marq!
Just in time for the long bar. What a survival for Marq.
Marq now at 173 against 229 for DanV. Next set is to DanV to 252. Marq is now open once again, waiting for the next bar.
Avoiding what would have been a very sad top out. And
Exactly.
Arbaro giving us $10. Thank you very much. And saying join Tetris for the non-pros at tnp.tetris.lol. So if you guys want to start out competitive Tetris, you can join this TNP server, Tetris for the non-pros at tnp.tetris.lol.
Exactly. But Marq is currently 3.5 Tetrises behind, so the route being quite high, not the situation that Marq wants to be in. He does get the next bar into Tetris 247 for Marq against 302 for DanV. So you have a 55,000 or 2.5 Tetris lead currently for DanV. Next set is to Marq. Marq has also played 9 lines more, so the lead in terms of pace is even bigger than the amount of points.
Yeah, Marq was just so high up the board.
Yeah, so high, he had to burn so many lines up there. Not the opening into 18 that he wanted, as we're now on the a bit over the halfway point. DanV looking at a potential 600k transition here. The next set is to Marq and DanV.
Tetris or DanV, he doesn't want to go for some kind of center well. He's going to put that bar to the left, and there we go. Just like that, the board is already clean for DanV. Oh no, Marq didn't know what to do with that T-piece. He's going to have to burn a couple of lines here.
That's going to put him behind even further in terms of pace here in the first match point for DanV in the grand finals.
Yeah, for now, he's already like 7 lines ahead. DanV, though, having to block that right side, putting a lot of weight and losing a couple of lines here.
But Marq also is in Tetris ready, as you can see, 2 holes in the stack, so at most going to be a double.
Yes, he's going to have to waste a long bar for that split double. And now he's Tetris ready, 2 off the ground, gets a dirty Tetris. Down by 30,000 points, but also ahead by 10 lines.
DanV is also at the end of the route here soon, so let's see if he can turn that into Tetris, and yes he can. Tetris to DanV, 429 for DanV, 374, 387 for Marq against 451, so 2.5 Tetris lead to DanV. Getting the next bar, Marq continuing to play too high off the board, and we are close to level 19, less than 30 lines left to go for Marq, and just over 30 lines left to go for DanV.
Alright, DanV, that left side looked a bit scary, but it's under control now. Just gotta reopen that right.
You also got a few lines here.
2 Tetrises ahead, and Marq is struggling, having some kind of suffer game this 18.
You see the Tetris at only 61%. This has been...
Yes, oh, didn't know what to do with that Z piece. He's gonna have to burn even more, 427 at 114 lines. Those S pieces are terrible as well. This is perhaps the start of a huge comeback on 19, but the 18 has been suffer for Marq.
115,000 points, so that point was nearly a 5 Tetris lead here for DanV. And Marq has still played 8 lines more, so it's not only a 3-4 Tetris lead, it's like a 6 Tetris lead in terms of pace. Next Tetris to DanV, Marq is now only one off the ground, wants to go for a center ball, but had to close the center ball here. So even for Burns, we're just 2 runs away from the transition, and Marq is not going to be able to transition cleanly here. DanV is set up for the next Tetris, is 6 runs away from the transition. Marq transitioning now at 465, 465.
Oh, this is dangerous for Marq.
Yeah.
All
He's
right.
quite high, getting the triple, nice triple for Marq. DanV getting the single here, now one Tetris away from the transition.
And DanV will transition at 600,000 on the dot.
So that's a massive lead for DanV in the transition.
Marq
needs to find a miracle to catch up to DanV here.
needs a T piece right away. Oh, okay, he gets the T. Still has to clean up the board. DanV still perfectly clean, 160,000 points ahead of Marq.
Small mistake of DanV didn't get the tuck.
Although DanV, no, I think he didn't go for the tuck. He was expecting a delayed burn, but he didn't get the right pieces for it. And now DanV gets a Tetris, but we'll have to clean up the board a little bit. Marq is finally clean at 522, almost 6 Tetrises behind. Okay, Dan is clean.
We are now on level 22, so we are close to the second half of 19, which means we have a bit of time for the latest match to Reno. We are at 3:59.
Yes. So we got a direct contribution from CTWC, $25. Thanks Gunter and crew for an amazing tournament, neck and neck. Thank you very much, Classic Tetris UK.
Marq now needs a bar.
Oh,
okay,
I'll
gets the
see
bar
you.
for Dirty Tetris for Marq.
Oh my god, Marq. I'll see you guys this summer. And Kingsman giving us $8.82. Watch CTL Sunday hosted by Ronkley at 17 UTC. Ooh, we
Next
will.
Tetris to Marq once again, 17 UTC.
Yes, we will rate them after that.
Gonna be like 3 hours.
Hold on.
17.
Oh, 17 UTC, my bad.
Oh, but did I make a
No.
mistake? Oh no!
No,
No.
it's in 50 minutes.
Well, I made a mistake. Anyways, let's
All
focus
right.
here on the game. 6:58:19. Marq gets the bar, perfect open once again here on level 24.
Okay, Marq gets a Tetris. Marq is clean, needs a T now, gets the T and the tuck. Dan, though, with that O-tuck, perfectly clean.
Witz for Marq. Can he get the bar for the Witz? Is he gonna be funny? He does need like 2 bars. He's getting lower on the stack, some burns. We have a drought count of about 20 pieces now. Once again, this is nice for them because he knows, okay, there's
Oh
a drought coming
no,
up.
a drought has his setups of Witz.
About 30 pieces and Witz for Marq into Tetris!
Yeah,
Amazingly well done here by Marq.
but Marq is now 8 lines ahead of DanV.
If you look at the amount of points difference, it's still like 3 Tetris difference. Marq is so far behind in points and so far in terms of line spread, he's gonna have to play the 29 of his life in
But
order
Marq
to not get swept here.
He's still cut into that lead.
Yeah.
Down from like 6 to now 2, 3 Tetrises.
But
Oh boy.
at some point it was a line difference, now they're kind of close in terms of lines.
Yes.
Marq is soon going to be open again, there's 4 lines left to go before 29. Marq is in a bit of a dirty situation here. This is not going to be the 29 that
Gotta
he
have to
wants.
focus.
Yeah, transition to 29, 8:48, next Tetris for Marq, 8:84.
Nice
Then
touch.
he is open for the Tetris next one, he's not on level 29. Next double here for Marq. Marq is trying to clean this up for the center. He is now at the bottom and he is waiting for the next Tetris setup, I believe. Next Tetris to DanV. DanV having maxed out here.
A27 transition for DanV. DanV trying to set up for
Marq
Tetris.
getting
Oh no,
into the
Marq!
sides.
Oh, and
with that-
DanV is your 2025 CTWC Paris champion. Back-to-back champion. DanV defending his title. Congratulations. That was a clean sweep, actually. Like DanV just too strong today. But Marq still played pretty well.
Oops.
Oh.
That was a bit too early.
And thank you to 40sim2 for the $10 contribution.
369.
369, that's true. Hey now. We have 69 cents as well? Oh yes, 369.69. Alright, we are gonna watch DanV Moulin, that final game. Marq will still get back home with 30% of the total prize pool since he finished second yesterday in the Game Boy tournament and second in the NES tournament.
DanV in a
Oh, DanV.
Yeah, this is the top out for DanV.
Can you get anything to the left? Oh no.
With that, congratulations to our two first places. We have so, place number 1, DanV, place number 2, Marq. Huge GGs for both of these players to make it this far in the tournament. And Gunther, I see you have something special prepared for us.
Yes, I got a couple of prizes on top of the Matcherino, of course. It's time to give the players their medals and a little gift. So where is now? Now. Come with us.
We are gonna do the prize ceremony in just a few seconds. We're getting everyone ready. So, of course, stay here as we have the top 3. So I'm gonna give it over to Gunther and he's gonna do all of this. So have fun watching Gunther and the top 3 of CTWC Paris 2025.
All right. So where do we stand?
Just there.
Like there?
In the middle, in the middle. Go in the middle.
Whoop.
Just a second, give me some time. And now. No.
There we go. So we are looking at this camera, I believe. Is that right? Yes. Perfect. So now, congratulations, you made it. Hold on. For the English-speaking people, you made it to the 3rd place. So you did better, slightly better than F1 last year, who got 4th. So you're the best placed French player in this tournament. How did you feel about the tournament this year?
Well, I mean, I was obviously better. It's not obvious, but I was better than last year. But the top F1 and Maisie weren't here, so I guess it helped quite a bit to get 3rd. I would have gotten smacked by them if they were here. So.
Yeah. As of now, you still are the one who came here. You beat. You defeated both Bergtroll and Obelix?
No, just Bergtroll.
Just Bergtroll.
And Shuichi.
And Shuichi, that's right. So you still had a great tournament. You won 3rd place. You won 10% of the prize pool.
Insane.
So congratulations. Here is your
Thank you.
nice NES medal. And a little gift of this 2025.
Je sais pas si je prends le. I don't know if I can use this, but I don't have a console, so I don't know if I have to. I can use this, but
maybe this is
keep it.
maybe this is the occasion for you to buy a setup for.
We'll see.
I mean, anyways, I want you to have it as a souvenir.
Yeah,
anyways,
I'll take it.
yes,
Thank
even if it's just like a trophy or something.
It's not finished.
Since you're playing on the emulator, this version is compatible with the Famicom keyboard, so you could play on the Famicom keyboard if you ever buy one.
Is it easily findable, those keyboards?
Yeah, you can find it online.
Okay, well, it's not like, it's very unlikely.
You can buy it.
One, but
You can buy it off eBay. Just a little joke, as you're like saying that you're like keyboard player.
If I have too much money, I guess I'll do that. But
Yes.
that's not planned as of now.
Are you still playing on keyboard or on controller?
I've always played on controller.
Oh, okay, never mind. So you're not a keyboard player. All right, thank you now. Congratulations
Thank
for this
you.
year's performance. And then we got Marq, my friend Marq, who like played in both tournaments this weekend. How do you feel about your performance? You got second in both tournaments.
About the NES tournament, I feel like it was expected, like whatever. I'm happy that I got second, that was my goal, obviously. In the Game Boy tournament, I don't feel too good about that.
Yeah, you were like the clear favorite.
Yeah.
And we had this big surprise with Nistrek winning it all. Oh.
But I also I don't mind that much. Like I said yesterday, like she played really, really good at Game Boy, so
Yes.
yeah, I'm happy for her. So
Yes. Watch that VOD back. It was great. And against DanV, no, not much regret, I guess.
Oh, the camera, where's the camera?
This
Oh, it's
one.
that one.
Yeah. This one in the
that
corner.
one.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, and against DanV, not much regrets then.
Yes.
Yeah. But you still, I was still impressed with your 29 play. I mean, you got so much better in the last year. So I hope you like go far in the next tournaments.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
And little medal for you. And and as always, every time you come here, you get a card, the little 2025 cartridge.
Thank you.
And now we've got so many cartridges.
Also, I think we made a mistake. I already have this one, but it says Game Boy on it.
Oh yeah, true. You got 2 medals and you got like 30% of the prize pool in the end. Yes, they are slightly different. This one says NES. The Game Boy one says Game Boy.
Oh, I thought the Game Boy one would say NES too.
No. And finally, DanV. My friend DanV, the running champion of Paris. Congratulations, DanV. You won like the French tournament for 2 years in a row. How do you feel about this year? Like, was it easier compared to last year?
Well, I think last year, I bullied Blue Scooty so badly he didn't want to come back again.
Oh no. Oh jeez.
No, he was afraid to come back. No, I'm just kidding. No, it was a fun tournament. I actually scored my highest score ever in a live comp against Marq in that first game in the winners final, the 1.5.
Oh nice.
And I think that was Marq's highest comp score ever as well. I think so.
Some competitive live competitive PBs today.
So I'm glad I can finally actually do something on kill screen in live comp because normally it's really bad. But yeah, today it was really weird because playing like full games recently has been really bad. Like the past few months, I feel like I just fell off. Like I was just getting frustrated like playing, and it was just really frustrating. But I don't know, just today I decided to just like stop feeling sorry for myself and just play the game. And yeah, I played well today, so pretty happy with that.
Well, I'm happy that you decided to make it. Like you were unsure about if you were coming back or not. So I'm glad that you make it back, and I hope this is a good confidence boost before CTWC.
Yeah. Definitely. I think the reason I keep playing is because there's so many you're surrounded by so many like good people that play in it, and so they keep you motivated. So big shout outs to everyone organizing the event.
Thanks.
Gunther, Civil, Jakob, Richard, Berg Troll. I don't know what he did, but I'm sure he did something. Big shout out to everyone at home as well. I know you're all in VC watching right now. Big shout out to everyone there. I don't know who's in there. I don't have my phone on me, but big shout out to it's on my phone.
The chat.
Yeah, everyone in chat. Sam, Hebs, Ethan. Who else at home watching? Angelo, Joe, Kathy, Trish, everyone at home. All my friends that actually claimed a code as well for the match arena. Money. Yeah. Everyone contributing. I can't really see it. Fortim, Kingsman, Clash UK, Alvaro, Joe, Barchild, Tyan, Jade, Angry. I can't read that name. It's cut off. But yeah, thanks everyone for helping out the event. It's a big honor. This was like the last chance I could get to not have to pay the convention fees.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. You're saving like $170.
So I'm glad I could come and actually take this one home because Marq really played well. I really wasn't expecting that. I knew he was a good player.
Were you surprised by his 29 play?
I'm surprised because he's the same age as me and we can play kill screen. Like that's kind of crazy. Like we're both like ancient pensioners compared to like the players that are actually good at the game.
True.
So big up 24-year-old Tetris players. Yeah, it was good fun, and I'm glad I came in the end.
Yeah, thank you for coming and congratulations again. Like two times champion. And you got a little cartridge as well. And this year we got like an actual Matcherino, so
Oh yeah.
not like the cash last minute prize pool we did last year.
And look at the price. Look at this.
And it is keyboard compatible for the day when we all play keyboard in CTWC. No, it's probably never gonna happen.
So this Matcherino will fund Tetris players' hand surgery for when everyone's old and broken in about 5 years' time. So yeah, thank you.
I hope you keep playing for a long time. Thank you, Dan.
I'll try. Thank you.
Yeah, nice. All right.
Take a picture of everyone.
Yeah, let's get everyone here on the stream, and we'll get like a picture to finish off this tournament. It was an intense weekend. I'm glad we had like the venue for 3 days, so we had like such an amazing tournament. 3 days, double elimination bracket on NES, Game Boy tournament. I'm pretty satisfied about how it went. Some help from Cousin as well for the commentary. Thank you, Cousin. And everyone come here for the picture.
Oh, there's a kid.
We had some people yesterday who couldn't attend today, but it's all right. We should have done a group picture yesterday as well. It's like the little improvements.
Come over here as well. Is this possible? Oh, yeah, this is good.
Shout out to Richard for coming from Colombia for 2 years in a row.
Hi. Yeah, it's been amazing. I hope you all enjoyed. Lots of fun had. Looking forward to keep this event growing, and congratulations to everybody involved. Oh my. Oh, lol.
Oh yeah, the Paris mascot from the Olympic Games.
But only the non-disabled one. Like that's kind of like
Oh yeah, we need the
ableist.
It's gonna be too. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be too early to raid CTL. I feel like. Oh, what's going on?
What?
Let's do that.
What is going on?
So Tony was thinking the chair was for him because he has like a broken leg.
Compress.
Okay.
So like, let's zip this.
Everyone, 1, 2, 3.
Tetris!
Tetris!
And we're still live, huh?
Oh yeah,
I know.
Yes, we should be.
So who do we raid?
It's live in like half an hour.
Yes, it's gonna be a bit too early for CTL, I'm afraid. Let me check.
Gunther, on finit du coup Gunther, conclusion Pour conclure, un jour de...
Well,
Okay.
everything.
It is still its camera.
Oh. Oh, it's fine. Who do we raid, Sivel?
Oh, it's a nice question. Who do we raid? This is again.
It's time for us to clean up the room, get everything back, put my 20 CRTs back into the truck. What is it? GB Tetris is something happening. Adam Irish. Let me check.